Was Jessica's death an accident? How long ago did Jessica pass away? One month ago. Hmm. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can get a connection. Because 1 month ago isn't that long. And there is like a transitional period that we go through when we pass away, but I'm trying to see if I can feel her even. I would pursue an investigation, yes. I just heard something is not as it seems. Something is not as it seems, and it's like it won't be identified unless it's investigated. Like it's something that's not obvious, I guess, is how it's coming across to me. There's something about like a hidden detail. Yeah, I would pursue it. I feel kind of distressed about it, to be honest. Were other people involved? Was there a man involved, or maybe there's like a guy that knows something? I feel like there's somebody that's, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, because I see there's like a detail or something that hasn't been uncovered completely, and it can't be uncovered until somebody like starts looking into things. But I feel distress, and I feel like there's somebody, I feel like it's related to somebody. And I don't know if that means that that person knows something or did something. I don't really know. I don't know how that makes sense. Oh, okay. Oh boy. He's not going to be able to. And not to say that the justice system is going to work as it should. I have goosebumps. Ugh. Because there's been a lot of cases where the evidence is brought up and, you know, the police don't do anything with it. Of course. So not to say that justice will be served on our side, but I feel like it'll be uncovered. Whatever this missing piece is will be uncovered. If somebody were to investigate. So that's a shame. I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot. And it's so hard for the people who are left here, who are alive, because there's no closure, you know. How old is her daughter? I just got lip gloss on myself. That's so awful. Damn it. She's 10. That poor baby. Oh, that poor baby. Well, I would say, oh, that hurts. The people around her should be keeping, and not that people aren't doing this, but the people around her should be keeping her mom's memory alive. Talk about her, not in the past tense all of the time. You know, sometimes you have to, but talk about how much her mom loves her and cares about her and not cared. Because she's not gone. You know, like her physical body is gone. But there's this sense of keeping her memory alive so that she doesn't feel so left behind. She doesn't feel so alone, you know? That poor sweet baby. And that way, because there's also this sense of wanting the daughter to be able to talk about her openly and say things. So like if she sees her mom in a dream, to feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, you know, this is what happened in my dream and this is what she said. Because those dreams are real visits. So, and to have that open communication where she feels that comfortable to say it, you know, is really important. So she's just not stuck in her head or, you know. I think that this man thought that he could take advantage of her. Like he was better than her is how it looks to me. Like I see looking down the nose, like at somebody. What you do doesn't matter. What I do matters. In a sense of, I don't think he's ever had to pay for anything that he's ever done. I feel like he's done things before in the past, and not necessarily like this. I feel like he's done things in the past that he should have gotten in trouble for and never did. And it's kind of boosted his arrogance. That's wild. What in the world? She is having a hard time talking about it, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that that's what you guys are doing, are trying to keep her memory alive for her. Because that'll help keep her throat energy center open. that's when they get, and they, I mean, just people, but kids especially, I think, that's when they get really stuck in their heads, is when they don't have this energy center open and they don't feel like they can speak about things, you know. They don't want to upset people or, you know, whatever the reason is. But he seems like a pretty terrible person. Pretty terrible. Were there like substances involved? Is there like a toxicology report? You're welcome, Courtney, of course. I'm warm now. Okay. I don't know if that plays a part, but I heard toxicology report. Were there things in her system? Like, did he give her something that was laced with something else? I feel like that's a key. I have goosebumps again. How terrible. Because, like, I get this impression of taking something but not knowing that there's something within the something. But this other person knows. He's fully aware. And he just, like, wants her out of the way or something. If he didn't give it to her, he knew that it was in there. He knew it was in there. And I don't know if he knew that's what the outcome would be, but there's a carelessness of, I don't care. I know that you don't know that that's in there. I don't care, and I don't really care what it does to you. So it may not have been like a purposeful thing, but it was definitely a negligent thing. At the very least, it was a negligent thing. Oh, they say that's like the most dangerous time is when you're trying to leave your abuser. It's true. So scary. I wonder if there's like text messages or something. Because I just think that there's something that will be uncovered that will solidify it for everybody. Whether he pays for it or not, it's going to solidify it like you knew or you did. So I just wonder if there's like texts about him saying that, you know, he knows what's in something, or I don't know. Thank you for following. Thank you for sharing. That is so sweet. I appreciate it so much. I really do. More than I can even say. Oh, okay. Her attorney knows and can't say. Well, I hope that you get to the bottom of it. You will. I don't need to say that I hope. Y'all will get to the bottom of it. I don't know when, but you will. And you'll know. And know that if he doesn't pay in this lifetime, I feel like he will. I don't know. I don't think it'll be in the near future. This might be one of those situations where somebody is terrible for their whole lives and they don't pay for it until like the end. Because that's kind of how it seems to me, is like he's gonna reap what he has sown. It'll be in the future. And he's gonna get everything that he's been asking for, basically. So you are so welcome. You are so welcome. That poor little girl. Oh, I can't even imagine. My youngest is 11, so, you know, I can't imagine. Can't imagine. Oh, what happened? See, I knew there was a reason I jumped on live. Probably a bunch of reasons, but this is what I love doing. I love doing this. This will help me get back on live more because I forgot how much I really love doing this and getting answers for people, you know? Thank you for following. Welcome to my space. Welcome to my space. I used to call my followers the manifestors back in the day. I don't know if I'm going to continue that or not, but anyway, welcome. Welcome to the Mavis Manifests family. I am your anxious host, Mavis Manifests.